If you're launching a faceless channel, you're already dead in a week. YouTube's 2024 algorithm now punishes generic AI scripts with a 35% reach drop. That's not a theory. Social Blade shows 99% of new channels never hit 1,000 subs in 30 days. Late 2023 reused content policy tightened and demonetized 25% more AI TTS channels. vidIQ research proves AI voices slump average view duration by 40%. New faceless creators hit 0 to 10 views for the first 14 days. YouTube's valley of disappointment. Most misread that testing window as a dead channel and quit. Originality signals rule now. No more recycled scripts or stock footage without transformation. YouTube's New to You feature demands 5 to 10 consistent uploads to profile a viewer. And yet 85% of creators quit before their 7th video lands. Generic motivation niches dropped below $2 CPM. Ad fatigue is real. That's a mathematical death sentence for sub-1,000 view channels. 95% of first-month creators can't crack a 2% click-through rate. They skip thumbnail A/B tests and shoot themselves in the foot. Meanwhile, the top 1% of creators gobble up 90% of revenue. Outsourcing a single faceless video costs between $80 and $200. 90% of new creators burn through a $1,000 budget in month 1. Linktree's report finds 2/3 of creators invest over 10 hours per video. Yet faceless channels crank out 5+ videos per week, sacrificing craft for volume. By week 3, quality collapses and audiences smell the sloppiness. No one sees it, but your retention tanks before monetization ever kicks in. Average new channel revenue for month 1? $0. That's a cold reality. AdSense doesn't pay until you hit thresholds. Generic niches struggle at sub-$2 CPMs, making break-even impossible. Goldman Sachs predicts a $480 billion creator economy by 2027, but 90% of that pie goes to the top 1%. The long tail of faceless channels sees nothing. Add a demonetization risk of 25% under reused content policy. Plus 15% face copyright ID strikes in month 1. Your budget bleeds out before your channel sees a cent. 2024's algorithm update prioritizes originality signals over recycled assets. Channels using generic AI and stock footages saw a 35% reach cut. Advanced AI detection now flags low-effort generative content and slashes suggestions by 30%. Reused content policy's 2023 overhaul demonetized a quarter more creators. 70% of YouTube views come from recommendations, not search. But new faceless channels target high-competition keywords and lose to MrBeast. Magnates Media and other giants dominate those search slots. New to You demands consistency, 5 to 10 videos with matching metadata. 85% quit before the 7th upload. You fall off the map. YouTube tests viewership segments for 2 weeks in a valley of disappointment. Most creators misinterpret the silence and fold. Renee Ritchie warns personality-driven content is the only hedge. Without a custom visual brand, your churn rate spikes 90%. Algorithms reward unique hooks, not copy-paste formulas. If you blend in, YouTube won't blink at your uploads. vidIQ data shows cookie-cutter AI voices cost 40% of your watch time. Robotic TTS turns viewers off before your first point. Average view duration is the algorithm's heartbeat. No retention means no promotion to wider audiences. Finance and tech niches need a 5 to 8% CTR to compete. 95% of month 1 channels can't breach 2% CTR. Thumbnail A/B tests separate winners from also-rans. Most skip split tests entirely, costing clicks. Low CTR triggers a feedback loop of fewer impressions. Human voices add emotional texture machines can't mimic. Custom animations strengthen brand recall. Nir Eyal's Hooked explains habit triggers beat robotic content. Engagement metrics drive growth, not vanity subscriber counts. Every second of retention earns you algorithmic favor. If you lack engagement, your videos vanish into the void. YouTube's Valley of Disappointment delivers 0 to 10 views for 2 weeks. Most creators panic and stop uploading. Social Blade labels it the dropout zone, 99% dropout in month 1. They expect AdSense checks, but revenue hits 0. Linktree finds 66% invest over 10 hours per video. Running on fumes, they churn out mass-produced clips and burn out. Fred Wilson's fatigue curve warns founders about rapid iteration burn. Creators misinterpret patience as failure. Desperation drives more mediocre uploads. Burnout amplifies perceived rejection. Mindset turns against consistency. Survivors treat content as a marathon, not a sprint. The 1% mindset outlasts despair. Your mind will betray you before the algorithm does. Can you push past the psychological wipeout? Stop mass-producing 5 videos a week. Focus on quality. Invest in 1 killer video per week with original animation. Hire a human voice actor to slay average view duration slumps. Select a low-competition keyword niche. Avoid misbeast territory. Build consistent metadata to satisfy new-to-you algorithms. Aim for 7 uploads. Breakthrough comes after upload 5. A faceless finance channel called Hundar hit 1,000 subs in 21 days. They used custom charts and human narration to stand out. Thumbnail tests off-platform gave them a 5% CTR. They avoided reused clips and invested in original B-roll. They stayed past the Valley of Disappointment and saw traction. Applying Nir Eyal's habit loops, they triggered daily subscribers. Their retention rates soared above 60% AVGD. Originality unlocked algorithmic favor and consistent impressions. Will you adopt 1% tactics or stay lost in the 99%?